cracking open
That was
Mango Brewski.
Oh, nice. I had 21st Amendment's Hazy IPA earlier tonight.
I like 21st Amendment's Fireside Chat. They have that spiced brown ale.
Yeah, it comes out. Yeah, it should be coming out pretty soon because I think that's their like winter / Christmas release.
I should try to do a brown ale for Christmas, a spiced one.
You could.
I should.
I think it would be good.
Or gingerbread stout.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
that would be good too.
Now that you're going to be here for the party, you get to try the pumpkin stout.
Yes.
That's
what I was hoping for. Yeah.
I'll have pumpkin stout. I'll save a hazy, and then I'm going to save one of the apple wheats also. That I'm very excited to see how that goes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I still got one more of your first round of home brews. I can't remember if it's the double IPA or the Hefeweizen.
It's the Hefeweizen because I only gave you one double IPA.
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
I'm glad.
Hey, I mean, it was your first go-around at home brewing, so now you know where to work out the kinks.
So I did with that Hefeweizen. I took the same recipe, switched out some of the hop types. I said about this before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old man corner today. Both of us out here looking at car shopping.
Oh my God, yeah.
How's that going?
Not bad. No real updates since we last talked, and since Cory helped me look for a couple of cars. I think right now I'm still sticking with the RAV4.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not willing to spend $30,000 on a car right now, regardless of whether it's new or used.
What are the new RAV4s going for?
I think what is it? I think it's still relatively around the same price. But like I haven't looked into anything new just because my heart wasn't set on it.
Understandable.
Yeah, but I probably should do some comparisons just to see what's going on.
Yeah, cuz that's the issue I kept running into was that like the used cars for like anything half decent with low mileage was like 19,000-20,000, but then I'm like, well, a new Corolla is 22,000. So like, why not? Like, I'm already financing it. Fuck it, finance for an extra $2,000.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna owe money, so like, might as well make it worth.
Yeah, I should probably do that just to see what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
because again, if I'm not willing to spend $30,000 on a new Toyota, might as well see about spending like 20,000 on a new RAV4.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to get in quick though because it's like delays on everything.
Okay.
Yeah, like mine's being built on the 21st.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, it's coming from Mississippi, so like it's.
Oh, that's cool.
It's gonna be less than like a month alive when I get it. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, any car under 5,000 miles is still considered new.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Oh damn! Well,
so
infant then.
Yeah, so you might have less than 100 when you get yours,
dude. I wonder how many I am gonna have actually.
Yeah, it's because I mean they obviously have to do like road tests and whatnot, and like drive it to like the loading dock and like onto the truck and whatnot. So I mean you're gonna have some. It's not gonna be zero because they obviously have to move the car once it's built. But I mean it'll be real low.
That's gonna be wild. It's weird.
Yeah,
I had to borrow Sarah's dad's Hyundai something. It's some fancy sports car though for this weekend.
Okay.
Because I don't really want to with some leaking head gaskets. The last thing I want to be happening is like middle of Lancaster blowing them out.
Yeah, well, it's like part of the reason why I still went with like the $2,200 to fix my car was that just because I kind of wanted it to last a little longer. Because the one thing that my dad said that was like, don't be in a hurry to buy, regardless of whether you go new or used. So I kind of wanted the car to last just a little bit longer, even if it's for like another year.
Yeah. See, everyone keeps telling me that before this happened, because I was always like, I'm going to be looking for a newer car, like, so like I won't have to deal with my car going out and me being stranded, because my whole thought process was, and Jim even said the same thing, where he was like, well, don't be like wishing your car to break and looking for a new car, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but there's going to come a time where the car breaks and I'm going to need to get a new car. I wanted to get ahead of that.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't want it dying on me somewhere.
Yeah.
And, like...
I'm kind of in the same boat, because I mean, it was the same... It was kind of what I was hoping for with my car before these repairs. It's like, if it's got to break, it's got to I hope it breaks near home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that I don't have anyone with me, because then it's just my problem.
Yeah, so like I guess it's easier from the outsider perspective, being like, oh, but like imagine being 2 hours away from home and your car just breaking. That means you have at least 4 hours to get home.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if someone has to come get you and then you have to drive the back, like that, I did not want that.
Yeah. Well, then it's like, say you gotta call a tow truck, and it's like that, because that's gonna suck, because there's probably gonna be an argument between like someone local picking you up versus somebody at your destination picking you up. Like where you want the tow the car to, whether it be like your mechanic or your house. So there's that whole logistical issue.
It's cars are stressful, man.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's the one thing that's getting me even more so than just like the logistics of like, what if your car breaks down, is that the fact that it's basically a mortgage.
It is, yeah. I'm another fucking thing. I don't want to keep having debt. I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
I don't want a credit score. I want a hut.
Yeah. Well, it's like I was talking about this with people at work. One of them was, I think, like in her 50s. She's got two kids one who's older than me, one who's younger than me. So I'm pretty sure it's her 50s.
Fair enough.
And then there's another guy who I work with who's like a few years younger than me. And we were talking about credit cards, and he doesn't have a credit card yet.
Gotta get a credit card. I hate it, though.
Yeah.
But you need to get one.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, it's like right now, I think it's like I've got two, but still, it's like my highest credit limit right now is like $7,000.
I got my first credit card. I was dating Sarah, so I was at least 21 when I got my first one.
Yeah, because we were living in Susquehanna at the time, I think.
Oh, when I got it.
Well, if you were dating Sarah, you had to be living in Susquehanna.
I was going to say. Or it was either that, or I think it might have even been after college.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't have a credit card for a while. I didn't have any money. What's the point of a credit card?
Yeah.
I was already broke.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I guess counterpoint, that's why you get a credit card, but like I didn't have anything to pay it off with.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, the whole point of having a credit score is basically just paying your bills on time, but still, it's like.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of moving parts.
I mean, like my folks always said, for how hard off they were at times in their life, they have like a near perfect credit score because they never like defaulted on bills or anything. They always paid them on time.
Yeah. Well, that also go on that note. It also goes to show you, don't live outside your means.
Yeah. No, they were always really good at that. It also goes to show you how much of a fucking scam credit scores are, though.
Yeah. Because it just tells everybody, it's like, oh yeah, I'll pay my bill off on time.
It basically is saying like, oh, you're a good little fucking credit piggy. Here's another bill. Yeah. Like, no, it's dumb. I hate it. Like, I don't want more bills, but like, I feel like getting older is just like accumulating new bills. Because then I have a car payment, student loan payments, and eventually it's going to be a house payment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, thankfully, my parents are still letting me live here at home rent free.
So that's
and it's
good.
like the only bills I have right now are pretty much just all of like all the stuff that I spend on my credit cards, which is mostly food.
Yeah.
But still, it's like just from like hearing how everything else goes, not only from you but from everybody else I talk to, it's like I don't want any monthly payments,
dude. I
can't I just pay? I have the cash to pay for the car that I'm looking at. Can't I just pay it off in full?
You can.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say like most dealerships will give you a discount if you pay it off right there and then.
Yeah. Well, I haven't looked at anything, and also my I think I might have mentioned this, but like just before I got my car repaired, my parents went away on vacation, so which was a contributing factor to why I got the repairs that I got, because it's like I'm not calling my dad while he's on vacation with a 6-hour time difference. He's not going to be happy.
Oh yeah,
and it's just going to be a logistical nightmare.
Yeah.
So if I can prolong my current car's life before I have to get a new one, I'll take that.
Fair.
I know it obviously it's a gamble, but that's I feel like I'm erring on the side of caution more than anything else, and to me that's worth it.
Yeah, well that was because we just got rid of Sarah's car about a year ago, and that was the gamble then, was do we keep mine or get Sarah's? Yeah. And well, I mean, whatever, you can just play what ifs all day long till you go crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be dumb.
That's also part of life, but also if all you do is just keep saying what if, I don't think you're getting anything done.
No, I say if you spend all your time looking behind you, you'll never see what's in front of you.
Yeah, probably.
Here's my old man wisdom. I said dumb a couple seconds ago.
Yes.
Dumb trivia after show.
Yeah, after show. Hold for number. 22.
Jeez, Louise. Officially season 3 now, right?
Yeah, because because the last episode we recorded was episode 30.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the bridge between episode 2 and episode 3. Or excuse me, season 2 and season 3.
So
excuse me,
listeners, we had somebody. I guess hi. This is the Dumb Trivia After Show. I'm Christian with just one co-host today.
Yes, I'm the only other co-host for this after show, Andres.
So when Cory's away, the boys will play.
Yes. Cory couldn't be here tonight. It could have been that he had something to do. It could have been that he said some weird things on Twitter. We just don't know.
Cory had to step away for a bit, but you got to know he still loves you guys. And what he said about the red pandas, he was having a rough day, and sometimes we're just uneducated about things, and
hence the name of the show, Dumb Trivia.
Yeah, so we're really sorry to anybody he may have offended. He's going through sensitivity training right now. Yeah. So,
please respect Cory's privacy at these confusing times.
Thank you. I knew there was something else I was forgetting, but we had a listener point out that our episode titling and naming gets confusing. Cory wanted to split them into seasons.
I think that listener was I think that was more of a joke than anything else.
Oh.
Although granted, very 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 well thought out, very well detailed.
Yeah, I thought he was serious, but we count our episodes up.
Yeah.
So episode if you think episode 30, 3-0.
Yeah.
What? Nah.
Yeah. Well, because I know when we decided to go with the quote unquote season format, Cory wanted our seasons to be a little bit shorter than
20
season. I think than season 1. So I think instead of going for 12, we went for 10, something like that.
Yeah, because when we ended the first season, it was at the episode 20, and then we're like, oh, maybe we should just do 10 instead.
Yeah,
10 episodes. Whatever.
Granted, I don't care either way.
Yeah, some people have opinions.
Yeah, and again, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's our show.
That's true. What are you gonna do?
And also Cory likes to complain the loudest. There, I've said it.
Ooh, which is saying something, because I like to complain as well.
Yeah.
But
he's gonna get pissed when he hears this.
I know. He is with us in spirit though, and material goods, because he did give us both some questions.
He did. So this will be probably the most unique after show. Instead of us presenting you 3 questions, we'll present you 4.
Yeah, but only from 2 people.
Yes.
So
the ratios are just
it's weird. I don't like it. I feel like Andre.
I'm kind of glad that the first time we're doing this is that it's an after show.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know how, if the time ever comes we're down a person, we're gonna have to bring a third person on for a normal show. I mean,
again, I forget when I mentioned this, but I did mention that this was bound to happen at any given point throughout our tenure of creating and making this podcast. So regardless of how many people we have on, unless it's down to 1, regardless of how many of being down a host, I just hope that whoever's absent has the time to actually give the remaining 2 questions. Yeah, just for the sake of content.
Yeah, like that when you guys were in California.
Yeah,
but do you want to?
I don't know if I have the charisma in order to carry an episode by myself.
I think you should try.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because that's gonna take a lot of planning.
Fair, but would you like to go first? Would you like to give us yours and Cory's question?
Yeah, sure. Why not? So I'll give mine first.
Okay.
So as all of our avid listeners know, that for the season finale, I did my episode on the Jersey Devil. So there was my last question was about all the other legends in the Pine Barrens, and there was one that I didn't mention just for the sake of timing and whatnot. So so my question for you, Christian, is the last legend of the Pine Barrens that I didn't mention in the last episode is the ghost of a man that held this occupation while he was alive. Your options are sailor, doctor, blacksmith, or hunter.
So you think Pine Barrens, the woods, so you're gonna think hunter.
Yeah.
But I think it might be too on the nose, and I don't think it's going to be Sailor, not too super close to the shore. Well, I guess depending on where you are. Fuck, never mind. These are all good. No, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go Blacksmith. That was my second guess.
You're going Blacksmith?
Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, you are incorrect. Yeah. He was actually a doctor.
Oh, I wasn't going to go doctor at all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a little out of left field. That's kind of why I chose every other option that I gave you. Because, again, sailor, close to the shore, hunter, in the woods. Blacksmith is kind of an old-timey profession, so we are talking about an old-timey legend.
Yeah.
1700s was the rise of the Jersey Devil, but either way, it was doctor.
Oh.
So I'm actually referring to the legend known as the Black Doctor, who is the ghost of James Still, an African-American who fled to the Pine Barrens in order to practice medicine by reading medical textbooks and learning herbal remedies from the local indigenous population.
Oh, hell yeah.
His ghost is said to aid injured or stranded travelers in the Pine Barrens. So if you can't find the White Stag, you best hope that the Black Doctor finds you next.
There's a lot of good legends in the Pine Barrens.
Yeah, and that's almost kind of the weird part. Because, most of the time when you hear about, like, myths or legends, kind of like the Jersey Devil, you always hear about, like, this figure of evil and, like, this like, weird, like, mishmash of, like, really grotesque and, like, possibly dangerous things. But, no, I kind of like how with the Pine Barrens, there's a couple of good ones in there in order to offset kind of like the scary evil ones.
So while it's not 100% accurate, I've noticed that a lot of the time, especially compared to like European legends, is the Americans are a lot darker. Like, think about like if you get lost in the woods in America, think about the things that can get you. But like if you're in like Norway or Denmark, like you get lost in the woods and then you have to worry about the gnomes.
Yeah,
and you're like, we have Sasquatch, which is a little scarier than a gnome.
Yeah, I've never looked into it. Is the Sasquatch kind of one of those things you kind of best hope you see it before it sees you, sort of deal?
No, Sasquatch is very well known to be more docile. Honestly, there's some people who argue he's a vegetarian, but there's been no known Sasquatch murders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of tying this in, kind of weird. There's there's this one Star Wars comic that I think since Disney bought the rights to Lucasfilm, that's is no longer non-canon.
I love the one you're about to talk about.
Yeah. It's this comic where Han Solo and Chewbacca crash land on Earth, and they're trying to find stuff in order to repair the Millennium Falcon, but Han Solo ends up getting killed by the natives, and essentially Chewbacca becomes Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Just like this legend of like this like big biped hairy guy that's just like wandering the woods.
So that is one of my weird Sasquatch theories. Outside of it being just like a weird like creature in general, I kind of think Sasquatch might be an alien because there's that weird combo of if Sasquatch is real, why haven't we seen them? And if aliens are real, why haven't we seen more of them? I feel like it kind of intersects where like we just assume aliens look like X, but like we just assume it. And then there's like some stories where people talk about those aliens, but there's other people who talk about different types of aliens, like weird hairy aliens or reptilian aliens. So like, I like Bigfoot UFOs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think by definition of the multiverse theory, some aliens that are out there could look exactly like us. Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. So, I mean, it's gonna be really funny if we meet aliens. We're like, oh fuck, they're just people.
Yeah. I will laugh my ass off 100% if they look at us when we finally make contact and they're like, yeah, we delayed contacting you guys by like another 50 years because you seriously thought we looked like what you made us look like in what's that? AI. No, I think that might be the wrong title. What's the Steven Spielberg movie where he makes the mountain out of the mashed potatoes? Because
Sixth Sense? No, not Sixth Sense.
No.
Signs?
No, that was Mel
Stephen
Gibson.
King, yeah.
No, Steven Spielberg. I'm sorry. Did I say Steven?
You said King, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Steven Spielberg. God, this is killing me now.
Fuck. What? You know who would know?
Cory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Alien movie. I have no idea.
Unless I think it's Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Spielberg?
Yeah, that was Spielberg.
I did not know that.
Yeah, man, we took a little bit to get there, but we got there.
It's all that matters.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I mean, like, I guess if you think about it, if alien life exists on an Earth that's gonna be similar to or a planet similar to Earth, like in theory, they could just look like us anyway.
Oh yeah,
and
100%.
Oh, when you said holding off on contacting, have you ever heard the theory that aliens hold off on contacting us because we're absolutely just the worst?
Oh yeah. I think the first time I heard about that was from a Calvin and Hobbes comic strip. Dude. Yeah, I think Calvin and Hobbes were staring at like a pile of trash or like a tree stump. I forget exactly what it was, but that was like the line that Bill Watterson used is that sometimes I think that that extraterrestrial life exists out there solely because they don't contact us.
Yeah, that would make sense. Damn, Calvin and Hobbes. I'll have to send you later. I can't remember the name. There was a really weird UFO or alien encounter at a school in Africa, and it's I don't want to get into too much. I could talk about it for a fucking long time. But one of the weird similarities it has with a bunch of other alien encounters is the message the aliens gave to the kids was an environmental warning, basically about how like we're destroying the planet, we got to fix it. And there have been a lot of people who have claimed to have alien encounters, and that was the message they got.
Honestly, I don't doubt it.
No, me neither.
And it's almost weird that like this is still an argument solely because of the whole thing where it's like where we've been pumping a bunch of ash and smoke and just like toxic fumes in general into the atmosphere literally since the Industrial Revolution, and there are people out there who are like, well, this can only be a coincidence. There's no way that we have anything to do with it.
Dude, there were guys back during the Industrial Revolution saying the same shit they're saying now. Like one of the first studies on carbon dioxide, the guy was like, wow, it's going to warm the atmosphere, and everyone laughed at him.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like, I think, we're just not ready to live in peace and harmony because I think the guy who suggested washing hands before medical procedures was thrown into an insane asylum.
Yeah. My God, we're gonna wax philosophical all episode.
Oh yeah, we're a weird species, to say the least.
Speaking of weird, what does Cory have for us?
All right, so my Cory question for you is, what female serial killer was nicknamed the Giggling Grandma?
Oh, I think I know this. You have to give me the names though.
Oh yeah, no problem. I will. Your options are A. Marie Hilly, B. Dorothy Puente, C. Nanny Doss, or D. Mary Ann Cotton.
I think it was Nanny Doss.
Well, you're correct. It's Nanny Doss.
Hey, I don't know anything else about her, but I do remember Giggling Granny as a name.
Okay, well, he did give me a small write-up.
Nice.
That is a little uncharacteristic of Cory, just a little. He's never going to live that down.
No, he's not.
I will be old and gray and can't stand up straight without a walker or a cane, and I'll still be telling him, I can't believe on the first episode of Dumb Trivia you didn't have a write-up for any of your stuff.
Us getting into a knockdown drag-out fight in episode 922 of Dumb Trivia.
Yeah. That'll be a fun episode, especially if we record remotely. Since we're all going to be old, it's just all three of us going to be going, What?
If we ever, I will say we will continue to do remote. I will never do Dumb Trivia in the metaverse.
Oh, that's fine.
No. Actually, I take it back. I will do Dumb Trivia in the metaverse because that's what the metaverse is supposed to be used for. I will not go to work in the metaverse. I refuse.
Okay.
VR should be for fun only.
Yeah. What is it? There was a whole like C-grade Bruce Willis movie about all this.
Really?
Well, it's kind of sort of where it's like I think it was set in like the future to the point where like the atmosphere wasn't breathable, so everyone just like had their own like robot essentially that would walk outside, but it was still the same basic concept. Like you basically just sit in a chair, put on this headset, and then that's how you like go to work or just like socialize outside.
I guess in that scenario, yeah, but like we're not that fucked yet. I refuse. If I ever work for an employer where they're like, we're doing Meta Quest VR fucking office meetings, I'm quitting on the spot.
It's weird. Unless it gets out of the metaverse, like the Facebook controlled metaverse, then we'll talk.
Maybe that's true too.
But only then will I even like remotely consider it.
Yeah.
But anyway, Yes, Nanny Doss from right up by Cory. Nanny Doss was an American serial killer responsible for the deaths of 11 people sometime in the 1920s and 1954. Doss was also referred to as the Giggling Granny, the Lonely Hearts Killer, the Black Widow, and Lady Bluebeard.
Oh, I do remember the Lonely Hearts and Black Widow.
Okay, I've never heard of this woman before, so this is all news to me. And apparently she would poison her family and collect insurance money.
Yeah. That's wild.
It's amazing. It's amazing what you could have done, like, pre-internet times.
And then the people who would, like, skip town and just start a new life.
Yeah, well, it's like the one movie where I see that as, like, a prime example of, like, man, you could get away with anything is Shawshank Redemption.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
Never seen it. Nor Green Mile.
Okay, both of those movies are excellent.
Aren't they both Stephen King?
They are.
That's wild. They're very similar, like, in the idea, from what I know of them both.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're both prison movies.
Yeah.
Or at least they take place in a prison, for the most part. But yeah, both are really well done. Both have really good casts.
I do know that.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. But yeah, in Shawshank Redemption, the main character, who's played by Tim Robbins, he gets into like some sketchy stuff on behalf of the warden of the prison.
Yeah, I know about him being corrupt.
Yeah, so he creates this entire persona by mail from the prison. Yeah, so I mean, he was saying this to Morgan Freeman's character, where it's like, if you know where the cracks are, you can do pretty much anything. And I mean, he created this whole persona that's got who has a birth certificate, a driver's license, and like just basically has all the paperwork to look like a legitimate person.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, back then you could do that.
Yeah, because I think by that point, I think it was the 50s. Yeah, I think it was the 50s when he created this whole persona, and then when he escaped in, I think, the mid to late 60s. Spoiler alert. I think he uses his created persona for a little bit.
Did I ever tell you guys about Bela Kiss, the Hungarian serial killer?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if I ever brought it up before. I might do him next episode, because it's kind of in the same vein of just disappearing into the world.
Oh, okay.
Fucking weird. Yeah.
I think for my next episode, I'm just gonna do a bunch of spooky stuff from all four books that I have.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes, go
think
ahead.
for the last after show of October, because it's going to come out on the 30th, we should all tell a scary story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. I'll have to find one.
Or make one up if you can.
On the spot you're at?
No, you can do it beforehand.
True. But we'll see. We shall see.
Do you want to hear my questions?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
We didn't come on this after show just to hear me give questions. So yes, fire away.
That's fair. Or us wax philosophical about the environment.
We go off on at least some weird tangent at least once every episode.
Shit. We deal with existential stuff all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. If you're in Eastern Europe and someone tells you to watch out for the Strigoi, what kind of monster should you be on the lookout for? Is Strigoi...
Russian battalion.
No. There's Cossacks. No, is Strigoi werewolf? Yes. Is Strigoi banshee? Is Strigoi vampire? Or is Strigoi goblin? You look for Strigoi.
A vampire would be my knee-jerk reaction solely because of Vlad the Impaler, but that really kind of only pertains to
Romania.
Yeah, so technically Central Eastern Europe. Goblin, I feel like, would make more sense, but I feel like that's still a little too far into mythology land. So I think I'll go werewolf.
The moon is full and you walk along a quiet road. You hear nothing but your own breath. In the distance, a wolf howl. You shudder. It is okay. A lady walks down the street towards you. She's like,
pardon?
No, a lady. She walks down the street towards you and she's like, oh, babushka, do not be afraid. And you see as she smiles at you, Her teeth are elongated. She is vampire. Strigoi is a vampire. You were right.
Damn.
You had the right idea.
Damn.
Yeah. Nope.
Damn.
Strigoi. You're Eastern European vampire.
Huh.
I don't really have much else to say.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That was Christians.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that lead up because right up until you said vampire, that could have gone to either vampire or werewolf.
I was trying to give you the.
That was good.
Okay, ready for Cory's?
Yes.
According to superstition, how can you get rid of a ghost? If you walk around the ghost 9 times, like do a loop.
Yeah.
B, shout back, heart attack at the ghost, like a school child.
Yeah.
C, wave a wooden stick in a cross formation, so like one stick, not like 2. You're like woo woo woo.
Yeah.
Okay? Or D,
Yeah.
close your eyes and say, "Spirits be gone, for I am not afraid of your power." How do you get rid of a ghost?
Huh.
All of them are ridiculous. If you had to do any,
Yeah,
of these.
that was kind of my thing. It's like all these just sound ridiculous because what is it? You can't really walk around a ghost
Like,
9 times because
stay
a
still.
ghost doesn't. Yeah, a ghost doesn't stay still, and it also goes through walls. Mm-hmm. The cross thing, I guess, kind of makes a little bit more sense,
Yeah,
but it's like I feel like you could do that with too many monsters.
but also like it's just a ghost. Why is it afraid of a cross?
Yeah, and also the back heart attack thing sounds utterly ridiculous. And then I feel like if you're in the midst of any sort of monster, you really shouldn't be closing your eyes and screaming something.
That's also true. I feel like a lot of people have died in movies for that exact scenario.
Yeah.
Back heart attack.
Yeah, this is probably one of his better questions. 'Cause
Honestly, I think I agree.
there's nothing to eliminate. What a schmuck. The one time he's not on the show, he gives us his best question. Oh, he's really going to hit me when he hears this. Oh, man. I'm going to go with waving a stick in the sign of a cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, cuz I feel like that's kind of a monster be gone
Like the
universal.
I was gonna say universal monster be gone symbol.
Yeah, it's like for whatever reason. So, and I guess with good cause. It's like most monsters are afraid of religion.
Fair. Well,
So, yeah, I'll go with the cross thing.
if there are any ghosts listening, go bother Andres because he does not know how to ward you off. Apparently, you have to walk around the ghost 9 times,
Are you fucking kidding
and
me?
he did not give me a write up. Give me a second. Let me see if I can look this up.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you kidding me?
I know. I feel like this one deserves it.
Yeah. All right. I'll see if I can find anything as well. So it's walk around a ghost. What is it? 9 times?
Yeah, 9 times. We might have to have Cory explain this.
Yeah. In my Google search of walk around a ghost 9 times from the New York. This popped up from the New York Times. Quarantining with a ghost. It's scary.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah. All I'm getting right now are haunted tours.
Me
of
too.
places.
Me too. Damn, Cory. Oh, I just saw Go Quarantine with a Ghost. It's scary.
Yeah. BibleInfo.com. Ghosts. Are they real?
Yeah, Bible info, the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to bother Cory about that. Interesting. Yeah. Up.
Yeah. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Unless you finally stumbled upon something.
No. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Oh.
Ooh, haunted Wilmington. Ghost walk. Haunted pub crawl. There we go.
Oh, wait a minute. In Wilmington, Delaware?
Maybe.
Oh, it's not far. We could do that.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It just the website's just called Haunted Wilmington.
This was it. Episode 22 after the after show.
Yeah, that's the after show. I guess tune in next week for the season premiere of season 3.
Yeah. More spooky shit.
Yeah, more spooky stuff. Spooky season shall continue. Hopefully with all three hosts.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Cory's up to. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do yet. I gotta figure that out.
I'll do Bella Kiss. For Cory,
Yeah.
This is Christian with
And Andres.
him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know how far you. I didn't know how drawn out you were going.
I don't know how to do this with two people. It's weird. It really.
No, that's fine.
It gets
that's
weird.
fine.
But see you next week.
That's fine. Yep. See you next week, Cory. We hope you enjoyed this episode, just like every other listener.
Yes, it's different. Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited to have you back for the start of season 3. And thank you, listeners, for listening. You know the drill. Find everything on our socials.
In the description of the episode.
Yeah, donate to us at Coffee, ko-fi.com/dumbtrivia. You give us more than $3, we will send you a button.
And we're going to be getting stickers here anytime. We keep saying it, but we're going to get stickers.
Yeah, stickers are definitely next on the list. Just because we're talking on the subject now, I think our cover art should be good, and then I think we should finalize our team stickers with Izzy and get those rolled out next.
For sure.
Sounds like the next best progression.
Yeah. Well, we just really got to get her to finish them up and send us the files, and we got to find a distributor.
Yeah. Well,
we'll get on it.
Yeah. Again, we're in no hurry. But I think stickers is definitely a next move. Mm-hmm. Oh, and business cards. We got to do the business cards. Oh, yes.
After Marlton, Jimmy John's dude.
No, Jersey Mike's.
Oh, Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Marlton guy. Should have just given him the pin on my fucking beanie.
Yeah, that's all right.
But
that's okay.
Hey, Andres, why don't you do the honors?
Yeah. Cory, this is for you. Roll the outro.
It's spooky trivia, where the questions are scary and the hosts are undead. It's spooky trivia, teaching you about the monsters underneath your bed. You can learn some things in the dead of night, like how you can prevent a vampire bite. Hang with Cory, Andres, and Christian too, rotting away like zombies do. Turning off your light is the only criteria. Come on, it's spooky trivia. Ah!